we've got this positive sign for the job market this holiday season. 227,000 jobs were added in November. That is a major bounce back from October numbers when only roughly 36,000 jobs were added. Now, November numbers showing solid growth for the job market, but millions of Americans still say getting a job in this economy is not easy. 2.8 million people who were out of work in October say they have been looking for a job for more than 15 weeks. That number is up 20% compared to last year, and that is according to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Joining me now to discuss this further is Vicki Salemi, career expert for Monster. We want to thank you very much for being here and talk about how we can get people some jobs, right? So the positive job report, how do you break that down?
Well, at year end, it's a good sign, especially as people ramp up their job search for the new year to think about new opportunities that will become available.
Okay, so when you've got a lot of people out there looking for seasonal employment too. I went to a local nursery, for example, and they said, we're still looking for people to come in and help us, sell the wreaths and the flowers and all of the landscaping stuff. So seasonal work is out there, and it's important to grab when you can find it, right?
It is, and you want to manage your schedule, which I know we'll talk about, but the people are still hiring. So to your point, seasonal wreaths, holiday trees, things like that, retail especially, hospitality. It's a great time to earn some extra cash and also build those skills that can carry you through the new year.
Yeah, as far as tips that you have for people who are job hunting during the holidays, we want to get to that. A lot of people listening and watching us right now who need not only the main job, but the side hustle. So what are some tips you could share?
To look for a job, don't wait. When I worked in corporate recruiting, you'd be surprised how many people just waited and just wanted to stop their job search because they're so overwhelmed by the holidays. But continue to search because companies are hiring right now for the new year, and especially for retail jobs, they're hiring this week. So you don't want to stop it, you actually want to increase it.
Right, and I guess some people too might say, well, it's too late for me to get the work right now, and it can be overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with the financial stress. And stress of finding a job is a thing. How do we manage the stress? How can people kind of tamp that down while ramping up their search?
Try to compartmentalize it best you can. If you need outside resources such as a therapist, mental wellness, to take care of that aspect as well. But really try to compartmentalize. Build systems. So you want to create a spreadsheet or section on your notes on your phone in terms of who you're applying to, when did you hear back, what did you discuss during the interview, who are you networking with, when are you following up. Use your online calendars to set reminders for yourself. So this way you can automate as best as possible.
Yeah, and what is your recommendation for that follow-up? Like you apply for a job, you get yourself out there, you shake a hand, you walk out. What is your advice for how often we should follow up and how we can do that most effectively?
Yes. First of all, if you interview them with them in person, always send a thank you email. And in that email, you can express how much you enjoy meeting with them. You look forward to the next steps. And then you can follow up in a week or two. Right now, I would say try to get it in by next Friday for the holiday break, and then try to continue to follow up every week or 2 weeks. If it's someone you interviewed with, if it's someone you meet, let's say at a holiday function this coming week, then you want to email them within 24 hours and then hopefully make plans to meet up in real time after the new year.
Where are the jobs right now? What are you seeing? Who's hiring specifically?
There are jobs in retail, e-commerce. Think about skill set as well in terms of customer service, management. So someone doesn't have skill sets in those areas, they can hopefully ramp up now, and also to think about pivoting to a different career path for who's hiring healthcare, technology.
Yeah. Do you see more jobs being added as we roll through the end of December and into January?
I have seen some layoffs lately.
Yeah.
So I am optimistic, though, for the new year that companies are hiring because they want to start the new year hitting the ground running.
Right. Okay. So before we go, give me your top 3 tips. Taking a deep breath, getting ready for that job search, trying to get yourself motivated, because losing a job can be so demoralizing. And some people really have to pick themselves up off the ground and say, all right, I'm going to start again. I need a fresh start. What are the top 3 things people should do?
Number 1, look at your wins. Assess the past year, your strengths, things that you really excel at, you crush at, things that people will give you testimonials for, to build your self-confidence, but also to market yourself during an interview. Number 2, apply within 24 hours. Don't wait. Set up job alerts when they land in your inbox. Make sure that you're applying. Number 3, networking. And by that, I don't mean be stressed out about all the connections you're making. Enjoy the holidays. Have meaningful conversations, and then parlay them into talks about job searching.
Great tips. All right. Thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. Love the red. Career expert Vicki Salemi, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.